He turned around, went toward my son and my nephew, passed the baby to my nephew, bolted all the way to like by the street, way away from everybody, to my niece. Yeah, we about to go there. Guys, what is up? It's your girl, Serene Star, coming to you with another vlog today. And as y'all can see, your girl is feeling good. The Lord has been healing my heart, healing my health. Everything is all good. Now, let me stop being ghetto. But yeah, y'all, everything is good. Like, I just can't believe. I just can't believe how I've been feeling. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. And the Lord is good. Won't he do it? But yeah, y'all, so I just wanted to catch y'all up on some things. Hey, pretty babes. Did you have a good night, pretty babes? So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to catch y'all up on the tea. So what the tea is my dad, we broke up. He kept popping up in my life. He couldn't leave your girl alone. Okay, it be like that every time, even with my situationships, like I have to disappear, y'all. I can't. Well, it ain't been that many times. My count only 7, but I be literally having to disappear, change my number, change towns on these ninjas because your girl, and it has. I don't think it got nothing to do with looks, but to each his own. It's just an energy I carry. Like, you want to be around it. Yes, y'all, I'm falling in love with myself. Like, I love myself. Like, ooh, if I can marry myself, you know what? I might just have a marriage ceremony marrying myself. Okay? And if somebody qualify, they can remarry me. But other than that, but nah, I can't. I'm married to Christ. But anyway, so enough rambling. So y'all, the last guy I seriously dated was Miley's dad, and I was madly in love with him, stuck on him forever. Literally, like, I got completely over him. He kept popping up in my life after the breakup. He popped up on the day I was going through a lot. I'm not going to mention how I was in my lows. Let's just say that my mom was on her deathbed. I was dealing with the breakup. I didn't want to break up with him, but I had gotten a prophecy to leave him alone. So what I do, and listen to God. If God say go, I'm gonna go. Look at this. Look at this pretty face. She just woke up, y'all. Hey, gorgeous. Yeah, that go my baby smile. That go the smile. But anyway, you look like you ready to be bad. So y'all, anyway, let me sum this up. So he was on a fast on my birthday, and he popped up at my house, and he was not invited. And because like I was so numb and I had went through some stuff, that's for another day. I would have let a stranger probably in my home to get whatever on my body, whatever, because I just did not care. My kids wasn't here, y'all. So I was kid free. KIDFREE. Now let me stop. But I was kid free, y'all. And so the what was I about to say? Okay, so yeah, so he popped up and he's supposed to be fasting and he impregnated me. I wasn't really feeling it. That was the last thing on my mind. But anyway, that was during the breakup, and since then, around that time, I was over him. I guess I wasn't, because I was going through emotions, but after that, I was over him because he treated me, he like, what do you call that? He not neglected, but he abandoned me during my pregnancy. So, I don't know why I still had that like 10%, and I finally kicked that 10% out. Long story short, I realized the person that I was talking to is not, it was make believe, and it was not a real person. It might as well have been AI around this. And he just wasn't the person that he portrayed to be. However, I will say that he was honest. I believe he was honest most of the time, and he told me, like, I'm honest because you're honest. Like, I don't know what it is about you, I just trust you. Even after the breakup, he said that. And the same, I don't know, but I be honest anyway. Since I've been saved, like, I just really got that the Lord removed the veil off of my eyes, and I just really got that can't nobody judge me but Jesus. You can't judge me. You ain't sitting on no throne. You can't put me in hell for none of my actions. Only the Lord could. And if he know everything and he the one who can throw me in heaven and hell, I don't care what you know. But I can keep a few things a secret, but overall, I just don't care what y'all feel about me in my life. Because like I said, you could may even kill a body, but you can't kill my soul. So at the end of the day, I don't really be caring. So anyway, long story short, y'all. So I finally kicked that 10% of like that kept going from 10, 5%, 2%. I finally kicked it to 100%, probably a couple of months ago. So anyway, long story short, I started dating this guy that liked me at my church. I like really wouldn't give him a chance because I just didn't want to play with nobody like that. Nobody. I was turning out everybody because I'm not going to sit there and waste your time or play with you. Like if I know I still have like some small feelings for somebody else, I'm not going to even play with you. I'm not going to do it because playing with somebody's emotions will get you hurt. So I just didn't want to do that. Like if I know I can't give you 100% of me, I'm just not going to do it. It's simple. I'm not going to send you off. And I know that why would I get into something? I know if my daughter's dad pop up, I'm going to be like, come on. So I just wanted to, not even get involved with nothing. So like I said, it's been probably a couple of months that I've been like, okay, I'm ready. So, but the unfortunate part is that I was dealing with the health stuff. I still haven't got a diagnosis. It seemed like whatever it was temporary and it's fizzling out. I'm almost 100% cured. Glory be to God. So, yeah, so I don't even know. I'm probably healed. I don't know. But I'm almost there. I ain't all the way there. So, like, when I lack sleep or if I eat, like, a terrible meal, wing stop or something like that, the next day, it'd be like I took a step back. Somebody walked past my window. So, anyway, y'all, let me see what that was. Anyway, y'all, so, super thick girl. Okay, twin. But anyway, y'all, so yeah, y'all. So anyway, I started dating this guy at my church that he liked me for at least, allegedly, he liked me for a couple of years now. 3 going on 3 years. But anyway, he finally approached. We started conversing after church and stuff like that. So he finally approached. But let me tell y'all, I gotta put this phone on charger because it's about to die and this tea is about to get good. So y'all, so I gave the guy a chance. Attraction, he's not an ugly guy at all. He's nice looking or whatever, but not my ideal type. But that's what get us in trouble. I was trying to go for our type. Like our type didn't work for a reason. But anyway, so I'm like, I'm gonna step out the box or whatever. And I probably wasn't his type. It is what it is. But I don't know. Body wise, yeah. But I don't know. But anyway, y'all, long story short. So I gave him a chance. And y'all got to be careful. Please don't assume because you meet somebody in the church, oh, this is the one, this is God ordained, he is going to be right in every way. Baby, they be saying that the church is a hospital. I believe it. But I ain't going to put his name out there. I actually want to spare some details, but I'm not. But anyway, so I started dating this guy, right? Now, him and my sister is like friends already. I didn't even know like he liked her. Let's start there. He liked my older sister who looked a lot like me. This is our second time in the last couple of years having somebody like both of us. Like, men, we look similar. And then our body types may be similar too. The men be liking us both. But she always be like, you the pretty one, you the Indian looking one. Girl, you cutest anyway too. You actually the better looking one. But I ain't gonna never hate. Like, I'm glad my sisters look better than me. I'd rather be them than somebody else. And even when it's somebody else, do your thing, sis. Anyway, so y'all, I ain't no hater, y'all. I don't know. I tried to live that life. Ain't no hate in my blood. It's all love. It's all love. I got the love of Christ for everybody. People I know, people I don't know, ops, all that. I ain't got no ops. The only opposition I have is the enemy, the devil, and his camp. So anyway, y'all, in my flesh. But anyway, so this guy, he was nice. He's a protector. At any time he's at church, he helped all the old ladies to their car. I shouldn't even say that because they don't know who I'm talking about. But oh my God, I'm gonna have to spell some details because if somebody from my church see this, they gonna know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna have to just be careful with my words because sometimes I could just be a little direct, blunt. But I ain't gonna like lie, but I'ma sugarcoat it. We gonna sugarcoat it a little bit, some details. But anyway, so he liked my sister. And I'm like, but he never came out directly and said it. So he came out directly and said he liked me. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a chance. We gonna see. And I was so understanding, y'all, because my sister, she is more like, not desperate, but she more like lonely for a husband than me. Like, I'm cool, I'm chilling, I'm turning them down all the time. So she more lonely for a husband than I am. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna be so understanding that I'm gonna let him choose, because the man's supposed to choose. A man that find it a wife find it a good thing. I can't go finding no man, and I'm not gonna just accept anything, or else I would have been married 10 years ago, okay, to my middle kid's father. But no, I'm not marrying anything. So anyway, even when I was in the world, I wasn't even saved when he tried it, but no. Anyway, so me and my kid's father was not aligned. We both from the hood, but some people grow as an individual, other people don't. And I'm not saying I'm not hood, because as y'all can see, you can tell I'm from the hood. But anyway, so yeah, I would never forget where I came from. But anyway, so back to the guy. The guy in my church, we started dating. And I was so understanding that I was going to let him take your pick, choose who you want. Was not really no feelings there. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to let him choose. So we, all three of us, went on a fast. It was never verbalized like, okay, we going on this 3-day water fast or whatever, so he can figure out who he want to be with. But we all knew. We knew. If you know, you know. Me and my sister, we discussed it. We knew it was about that. So as the second morning, I feel like the Lord was trying to let me know that, like, no, this isn't it. Well, I'm gonna say that he wasn't ready. If he is it, I would be shocked. And yeah, he got, as I was saying, he has a lot of growing to do. Let him go and let him grow. Period. Yeah, he has a lot of growing to do. So I'm already knowing you crushing on my sister. It was a lot of sabotaging going on too, but we ain't gonna get into that. I'm a girl's girl, so we ain't gonna get into that. So once I, started dating him, we never made it to the relationship, and I'm gonna tell you why. My sister tells me that, I don't know why, but he talks about my daughter a lot. Her daughter, my niece, whose kind of name is like mine. My name is Serene. Her name is Serenity. But anyway, she's 21. She's in college to be a lawyer, a criminal defense attorney. And yeah, so I'm like, okay, noted. Noted. I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna be watching. So tell me why, y'all, the very next time that me, my niece, and him was all in one vicinity was at my aunt's funeral. He invited himself to my aunt's funeral. I did not invite him. He told my sister before he told me. And yeah, so he invited himself. So I'm like, okay, I can use the support. I never had like a male to support me in something like that. And it's not a common occurrence in my family or whatever. So, I'm gonna take the support and see. He took my baby out the door. So I'm like, let me go check on my baby, because no one told him to do that. And that's another thing, like, certain boundaries was not respected. But at the same time, I didn't get a chance to express it. I'm sure if I would have expressed it, if we would have kept going, he probably would have awkwardly respected it. But yeah, like, anyway, we're gonna get around to the baby part. But yeah, so at the funeral, I go out to get my baby, and all I know, the whole funeral was outside. I don't know, it seemed like a wake to me, because nobody spoke. The body just sat there. Everyone cried over the body. And yeah, I'm not trying to shade or nothing like that, but I was just asking around, like, hey, have you ever seen the funeral like this? Because I only been to like probably 5 funerals in my life, and everybody was like, no. And there was no laughing behind it. Like I said, there was no shade. Why would I shade my auntie? I'm not like that. And shade ain't even in my blood like that, because I'm a changed woman, y'all. I've been reborn for real. Like, all that stuff, all that gossiping, all that talking about people is gone. Like, it may be 2%. And I won't even say it's 2%. But the Lord has really washed me, cleansed me, changed me for real, y'all. I'm for real. Like, I don't even feel right. Like, if somebody talking about somebody and I'm right there, I don't even feel right. I do like a nervous laugh or whatever, but I don't even feel right. But yeah. But I say 3%, because every now and then, like, you will get around them old friends and they'll drag it out, and then you have to be like, nope, But even then, I'm convicted the whole time, and I probably won't even indulge. So anyway, y'all, all I know, the whole funeral was outside. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess they're gonna gather us back in because no words was said, no songs was sung, nothing. Just her body was out there. But anyway, the ceremony was over with. He tried to pass me my baby, but everybody kept cutting him off, coming up to me, talking to me and stuff. So he couldn't even get to me. He turned around, went toward my son and my nephew, passed the baby to my nephew, bolted all the way to like by the street, way away from everybody, to my niece. Yeah, we about to go there. Yeah. So he went to my niece. They over there talking 101. I'm like, oh, okay. This what it is. So, I'm sitting there, I'm observing, I'm talking, chilling with my family. So my family I haven't seen in like 15 years, y'all. So, and my bestie was there. I ain't seen her in a minute. But I seen her like probably a month ago for her daughter's birthday, back in May. But prior to that, I hadn't seen her in like 2 years. So, we had some catching up to do. And so long story short, y'all. So I'm watching him, and he having a time of his life, smiling, all this. Didn't look back one time. Didn't look back one time to see how I was doing, the baby was doing, none of that. But you dated me, right? So, and my niece is gorgeous, y'all. My sister gorgeous. That's one thing a problem we have in the family, because it is so many beautiful women. I'm not saying that I'm one of them, but we have so many beautiful women in my family and then like curvaceous women and stuff. I'm one of them, I will say. So men just be wanting multiples, and it's like, no. I know my family cute. Most of them got nice bodies, but no, you can only have one. And me, I don't know about the other one. Some people be sleeping with people and all this, but I'm loyal to the blood. They say I don't claim no Scorpio gang or nothing like that, but I'm loyal. Let me just say that. So as I was saying, I'm loyal to the soil. I'm loyal to the soil, like for real. So anyway, like I don't play that. And but like I said, I did want to give a guy a chance, because we all knew, and was nobody going with him, I was gonna let the man choose. So anyway, when I see him in my niece's face, on top of my sister already told me that he felt uncomfortable that he talked about her daughter a lot. He mentioned her a lot in younger women. And then I started noticing that he stayed talking about women in their prime. Little did he know I'm in my prime too. I fit in that number too. So, because it go all the way up to 35, honey. So, and then they said prime varies. It depends on like and your best health and finances, this and that. My peak is yet to come. But anyway, so physical performance, all that play a part. So anyway, he thought that women in their prime was like probably 18 to 25 or something like that. So that's what he said out his mouth or whatever. That's what he believes. He didn't even know I fit in that prime number. So he was always talking about what women, Rennie age, Rennie, my niece nickname or whatever, just stayed talking about her. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't do this, because baby, you got to be about me and only me. And if you're not, I'm perfectly okay being by myself. I got the good Lord Jesus, and I sleep very good at night. When I was in a cheating relationship, I slept good some nights, but I was going through it. And I would not knowingly put myself through that again, because I'm worth more, and you got to know your worth. Some people worth is that, like, if you're a cheater, if you're not loyal, you ain't ish, that's probably what you deserve. But I know my worth, and it's up there, and it's up, and it's stuck. But anyway, and I don't care what nobody say. Like, you ain't got to feel like it. I know what it is, and I know what it ain't. And what it is up there. But anyway, so he was all up in my niece's face, and I'm looking. He never even looked back. I was out there for a while, so I stormed out, went to my car, and I thought about leaving because everybody else was talking, and I was kind of done talking to the people who I was going to talk to, and I had a lot of people was going to meet me at my house or whatever. So, and the rest was going to meet my sister at her house. She lives in the town of the funeral I live. Half of the people was going to my house, half of the people was going to my sister's house, to my understanding. So, like, the wilder people who was going to my sister's house, but a couple of wild people came to my house too, but yeah, the rest came to my house. So anyway, I stormed out because I knew that we were going to meet up and all that other good stuff. And they were trying to put us out of their parking lot because it was getting ghetto. It wasn't getting ghetto, y'all, because we weren't ghetto or nothing. It just was a lot of we was out there deep. I stormed off. This man didn't even know that I had left because he was so busy. Yeah, in my niece's face, way off where ain't nobody. I stormed off of the funeral home premises, and he didn't even notice. So right then, my cousin that we call auntie, because she's up in age, she was like, she had been asking me for some money, and I said, okay, let's run to CVS. So I decided not to leave and to just go to CVS and get some money off my card to give to my cousin or whatever. I guess we were gone longer than I thought, because it was then contests went out and about. It was some friction between my sister and the funeral home director, because he was talking rude, and it was a lot that transpired while I was gone. So yeah, so I guess I was probably gone 20-30 minutes. I don't know. It didn't feel like it though. Okay, we did do a little shopping in there, so maybe I was gone longer than I thought. Time was going fast. So anyway, when I went back, some of the people had left. So y'all, I'm just lounging on my couch, kind of dirty. My daughter kept touching me. But anyway, y'all. So y'all, we're gonna have to finish this story on Snapchat, because my camera storage is tweaking. It's tweaking, but I can download the videos from Snapchat. So we here. So as I was saying, so I had came back with my cousin. Everybody was like leaving or whatever, and then he come wasping up to my car. I guess he was done talking to my niece. And y'all, I'm not gonna go into details, but the stuff he was asking her, my cousins down south, they call it talking under your skirt. The things I didn't find out that day, I just actually found out like 2 days ago, some of the things he was asking her. And I'm like, that is so inappropriate, but it is what it is. I had already broke up with him when I found out what he was saying. And yeah, so it wasn't even a relationship to begin with, but I had broke the dating off, told him like, this is not what I want. I think you like my niece, what man. But let me finish. So tell me why I was willing to let all of that go. The fact that he liked my sister, was flirting with my niece in my eyes, I was willing foolishly patient. But anyway, I was gonna let all of that go, because when we got to our house, we was vibing, and it just felt so right. And my love language, oh my God, I don't even want to say it. He spoke my love language, and it made chemistry go from 2 to a 10 real quick. And I'm mad I told him my love language, because he wasn't speaking it at all before. And the moment I told him, he couldn't wait to see me next time to get to speaking my love language. So anyway, he wouldn't do it in front of my niece and this and that. He ain't want to be on me or none of that. But when we got to my house, and my niece wasn't at my house at that time, she ended up walking in later. And anyway, so he was hugged up on me for a good hour or two. Once my niece walked up in there, y'all, this man he ain't get on me the whole time. And my niece came in. I don't know, I ain't gonna say who like who, because I know he like her, but I don't know, it might be on the other end too, because she walked in, she was like, why y'all so close? Then she got to laughing and playing this and that with the other team. I mean, with the teen, she ain't a teen no more, but you know, if y'all see her, she look 12. So that's kind of sus in itself. Like, you like my niece don't look 21 at all. My niece has a little head like she looks 12. You would think she not even 18. But anyway, so, and he's my age, 35. Anyway, so then y'all, so then I'm like, boom, she came, we chilling this and that. He ain't on me the whole time. So when they get ready to, so they go outside before me, right? So I go outside, he in my niece's face. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm just gonna join their conversation. I'm not gonna, jump the gun, even though I know what I heard, know what I seen again, know what I heard again. I'm just gonna be dumb, basically. And that ain't me. She tried to be that over and over, but that just ain't me. So anyway, so they was talking about anime, and he was like, you don't watch anime, da-da-da. Now, mind you, on his birthday, a week prior to that, he had just slept with a girl because they was bonding over anime. I was like, who don't know about anime? Because he was like, you don't know about anime, to her. And he had my baby in his arm. Y'all, why he put her right there, like higher up, trying to hide his face from me, because I was on like the right side. And then he looked at my niece like, and it was giving, y'all, I can't make the face. The face he made was giving, why is she talking to us? And he was trying to like block me out from seeing it. And I'm like, oh, okay, so y'all bond that deep. I didn't know. It was at that point that I made up in my mind, I'm going to politely move myself from any love triangles. It's 2 going on. Me, you, and my sister. Me, you, and my niece. And, baby, I don't know what nobody else will accept, but this one here is not going to accept it at all. So Yeah, and then so I sent him a long text because I'm like, it ain't even that deep. But I did attempt to call him, but he was at work, and I'm not one to want to break up with nobody over a text or nothing. But at the same token, we was very fresh, and you didn't give up. So why should I give up? I ain't go to church that next Sunday, but I did go this past Sunday, and he came up to me, he hugged me, he walked me to my car, held the baby, all that. And somebody told me like I'm gonna literally have to be mean to him to get him up out my face. But I'm like, I can be cool, I can be friends with him, but I don't know. It's not a good look because we got new people coming into the church, and with him holding my baby all the time and all that, and my baby calling him mama, not that mama. I don't know. Don't ask me. It's just giving we're a family, and I no, no, no. Cause babe, the moment the dude that somebody that done been eyeing me a nice tenderoni approach, guess what I'm doing? I'm doing exactly what he did to my niece. I'm in that face. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna be in their face, but I'm gonna let them in my face. Period. And I don't care who right there. Cause baby, you was bogus. You was so bogus. Like, y'all, it's more to this story than what I'm even mentioning. But my storage is just tweaking. I hope I just say that video I just did. But he foul. So I had to break up with him. I'm gonna call it break up because I don't know what else to call it. But I had to call off dating. Because baby, I'm not the 1, 2, or the 3. You would not play with me. Period. You would not play with me. Like I stated earlier, I'm perfectly fine being by myself. Like, I ain't desperate. Like, I know some women be desperate, and especially women in the church be desperate. A lot of women come to church for the man. That's not her. She's not her. I'm not. No. The only man I came for in this church, Jesus Christ, the Lord. That's the only man I came to church for. But if it happened, it happened. I'm open to it, but trust and believe. And when you see me dress up, I'm dressing up for me. Not for you. Not for him. Not for him. Not for her. Maybe for her. But not for him. And no, I'm not gay at all. I'm just saying, women be talking, women be looking. But yeah, y'all, that was foul. And it is what it is. Just be careful with these men in the church, because when I tell y'all, them some of the worst ones. Like my daughter, dad is in church. I don't know if I told y'all the full story, but I told y'all how she was conceived. He was fasting. That man be at church more than me, and he part of the ministry. And I met him on a dating Christian site. And I kept trying to be celibate. He kept pushing me to fornication until it happened. So be very careful with these men in the church. I don't know. Some people probably do better than the men in the world. But you know what? The Lord said don't be unequally yoked. That's the only reason why I'm open to men in the church. Because honestly, be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful. And I'm sure some good men out there, they all married. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm sure some good men out there, but where they at though? Where they at though? Where they at though? Anyway, I don't know where they at. And I ain't looking for them. They can stay where they at. I ain't gonna say they can stay where they at. You can come over here, Zaddy, if you looking how I need you to look, acting like I need you to look, loyal with it. Come on, Zaddy. But anyway, y'all. Until then, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, like we just chilling. But anyway, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Y'all, I don't know how I forgot this key component part. So when I asked him, like, what was you and my niece talking about? He said, oh, she was just telling me about the family. And y'all, I found out what he really was asking her. Y'all don't want to know. But anyway, we ain't gonna even go there. Because he may be watching this. Who knows? But I ain't gonna even put you on blast like that, baby. I ain't gonna put you on blast. But anyway, so I said, yeah, so he said that they were talking about the family. And I said, if you wanted to, you could have came talk to me. So it just sounded like a bunch of BS at the end of the day. And I'm like, you could have came talk to me. Like, get to know me first. If you claim you like me, get to know me. Be in my face. Talk to me. Converse with me. But no, every chance you get, every time I'm around you and my niece, you disappear, you in her face. At the funeral, outside my house, just no respect. I wish a nigga would. You hear me? I wish a nigga would try to play me like that. I'll act like I never met you. But you know what? The Spirit of God won't even allow me to. So I'm just still gonna keep it cordial, still gonna keep it loving, holy, all that. I'll get over any type of ill feelings I had, cause baby, it's gonna take the Lord. But anyway, yeah, so he just showed blank disrespect, no regards for me, didn't give a you know what, but claimed he liked me so much. Was talking about marriage and text messages and all that, and you know that can give a anxiety. But anyway, we ain't gonna even go there. Like, if something is brought up too soon, well, you know what, we ain't gonna go there. It's good that he was dating with intention, because I was intentional with my actions. He wasn't intentional, but that he was talking intentional, I mean. But yeah, y'all, I don't know how I forgot that part, but that is a key component. He don't even know me yet. It ain't like we started off as friends. We didn't. He was my sister friend. We didn't even like get a chance to get acquainted. You talking about you getting to know my family by my niece. Mind y'all, I had heck of nephews there. You could have got to know them by my nephew, but my niece, the one you talk about. As I was saying, all my nephews was there. If I was too busy talking, you could have got to know my family by my son. My son wasn't doing much at that time. My nephews wasn't doing much at that time. You passed them up, gave them baby, and jetted straight to my niece. But it is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be, and it ain't what it ain't gonna be. So you know what? Let me say this. I was standing in the rain. In fact, I'll sweep water from the beach with a broom out the lake or the ocean. If I let a lame nigga play me, nah, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing, y'all. It's all jokes. But anyway, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if I'm going to put this at the end of the video or if I'm going to just stick it in there somewhere. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is tea. Too much tea for your granny. So tell granny to clutch her pearls, because it's a lot of tea. And anyway, it's going to be a lot more tea, testimonies, whatever you want to call it, coming your way. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all next time.